everybody, it's Sam, and this week I'm back with another video, this ThursDavy. Today I'm going to be doing the Monkees Firsts Tag that Max came up with, and I'm going to be answering the questions. I have them written down right here. Before I start with the tag, last week I mentioned that I might be doing a Q&A, so thank you to the people that already wrote down questions in the comments. If you have any more questions for me, that would be much appreciated. So I guess I'll go with the tag. Question number 1, first intro to the Monkees. My first introduction to the Monkees was watching a YouTube video talking about how they're getting into the Monkees and how it was like similar to the Beatles, and at that time I was really getting into classic rock, and they're talking about the Monkees and they're talking about how the Monkees are becoming one of their favorite bands. So I kind of like made a mental note that Monkees, this is a band I should remember so I can listen to them and check out their stuff. So I eventually did. It took a while at first, and I remember I briefly mentioned it to my mom, and like a week later the Monkees happened to be on TV and she called me over and I watched an episode, and that was my introduction. Question number 2, first Monkees album. Once I started watching the TV show, I got interested in their music, so I started buying their albums and I started collecting their albums in order. So the first album I got was their self-titled. So yeah, and I show this off in one of my collection videos. Question number 3, first Monkees song. The first Monkees song I listened to, I assume covers don't count. Okay, so the first time I ever watched a Monkees episode, it was like the last couple minutes of the episode The Monkees Blow Their Minds. The Monkees were hypnotized or something, and it was the romp to Gonna Buy Me a Dog. And first thoughts, I didn't like the song, I still don't, but I thought, well, I guess I must like something about it because I kept watching. But yeah, the first Monkees song was Gonna Buy Me a Dog. Number 4, first thoughts / impressions. First thoughts on the Monkees, I like their music, I guess. I guess the first time I heard about them was in the YouTube video, because before that I had never heard of the Monkees before. I guess I had heard some of their songs like prior, like the Run DMC song and Shrek, I guess, but I had no idea who the Monkees were. Like if someone mentioned them, I would have no idea. I had no idea who they were. But my first thought and impression of them, I guess, was that they were a band I should listen to because someone was saying good things about them. And once I listened to the music, watched their show, I guess I thought it was pretty cool because I was interested in like 60s pop culture and stuff, and Monkees were a very big part of the pop culture in the late 60s, so that was like really interesting to me. So yeah. So my first thoughts was that they were really cool, and I thought their show was funny. Number 5, first Monkees crush. I guess Michael Nesmith is my first Monkees crush. When I first started listening to music, I didn't immediately like any of them. I guess when I started learning more about him and his music, I don't know. Number 6, first Monkee episode. My first Monkee episode, I guess you could say Monkees Blow Their Minds, but the first one I watched in the entirety was The First Keepers, which if you don't have any background or if you're not aware of the Monkees, it's a pretty confusing episode, and I was definitely confused when I first saw it, and my parents were confused too because they hadn't seen the episode before. Number 7, first Monkees misconception. I'm gonna say what probably most people who are not aware of the Monkees background would say, probably, if they're not familiar, and that's, I believe that the Monkees play their own instruments and wrote their own songs, but once I learned more about them and started doing research, I figured out they did not at the beginning of their career, and I didn't really care. I had respect for them either way. Number 8, first embarrassing Monkee moment. What do you think? I can't really think of anything. I mean, wait. I'm trying to decide if I want to share this. Okay. It's not a big deal. This isn't scandalous or anything. Okay, my first embarrassing Monkee moment. I don't feel it's embarrassing, but I mostly just feel stupid. Like, this is just me being stupid. Okay, so last year, when I, during the summertime, which was like a year ago exactly, pretty much, I started doing more research about the Monkees, their that makes me sound like a creep. more who like they were. And like I was on Tumblr just looking at some pictures or blogging some whatever. It was fine. It was innocent. It was great. Then I stumbled upon a picture. It's not anything's embarrassing, but I just feel stupid when I say this. Okay, so I saw a picture of Michael with Phyllis, one of his wonderful, beautiful wives, who I appreciate and respect very much. But at the time, I didn't know who she was, and I saw a picture of her, Michael. I'm just cringing. It said Phyllis and Michael Nesmith, and for whatever reason, the first thought that popped in my head, Phyllis Nesmith, his sister, right? Yeah, his sister, because they had the same last name. That means they're related, brother and sister, right? No, Sam, no. I thought she was his freaking sister, and it wasn't like a thing that I went on to tell people. Oh, Phyllis Nesmith. Oh god, I feel bad. It just makes me feel really guilty and stupid. Like I didn't go on thinking that. Like a moment later, I immediately realized, that's his wife. What am I'm still cringing. Okay, moving on. Number 9. I mentioned this before, and I'm just gonna sound like a big old jerk, like someone really pretentious, and say I liked the movie Head, and I thought it made sense. I thought it made a lot of sense, and the metaphors made sense, and the meaning was obvious. First impression of Head, I thought it was really interesting. I like all the different genres they put into it. I liked the music. I thought it was a good movie. I've only seen it a couple times, but first impression of Head, it was a good movie. I'm still cringing. That's the last question, I'm sorry. Okay, number 10, a bonus first monkey impression thing. I'm gonna go with like my first Wool Hat Club video I saw, which was one of Ruthie's videos. It was, I don't know which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was about her experience going to a Monkees concert, because I remember it's the same day I was gonna go to see my first Monkees concert, and this was back September of 2016. So that's how I stumbled upon the Wool Hat Club, and I became a fan. You could probably look back at older videos and see me commenting and be like, oh my god, that's a great idea, I love you guys, creative. Pretty much, I don't know, I just feel like I'm really embarrassing always, but I don't know. But yeah, that's my bonus. So yeah, this was a really quick video. Again, I promise I'll take time to like do a thoughtfully put out video or something, but I've just been busy and procrastinating a lot. I apologize. It's summer, I'm relaxing. But next week I maybe will be able to get a video out that I've been working on for a while. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, next ThursDavy. Thank you for watching, and again, if you want to leave a comment or a question below for a Q&A possibly, that would be really great. See you guys next week. Bye!
Did you guys watch the Tonys the other night? Because, like, Bette Midler's speech, Patti LuPone's red carpet interview. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Damn. Damn. Queen. Friggin' love her. I recently just watched Green Mansions for the first time, which is a movie from 1959 with Anthony Perkins and Audrey Hepburn. And it was the worst freaking movie I've ever seen, but it was freaking hilarious. And icons now. I'm gonna watch it again because it was so freaking funny. Bye! Let's get down to business. It's so unusual to be mad at anyone.